stronger. Step by step, the clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe,
Welcome to the Wrestle Story, where we discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, and the trailblazers of the future. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Wednesday after AEW and NXT, and every Friday after SmackDown.
What is up, folks?
Hello, people.
Oh my gosh.
James, Scott, Zandel, how you doing?
This episode of Raw.
Not good.
That's an understatement.
Not good.
Yeah. This is just not good.
Why is it a picture of a toilet this Monday? Yes, Johnelle, but notice, what is in the toilet?
Raw.
Yes, Raw.
That was, without a shadow of a doubt, the worst Raw after Mania I've ever watched.
Yes.
It was not
100%
good.
agree.
I don't care how much in-ring action there was. I don't care how good it was. It was just not good.
The question is, why didn't they just cancel it?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't get it. So,
This Raw looked like the last poop I took. Which is why I made the toilet with Raw inside of it.
So, we start off the show with a Drew and Brock recap. Awesome.
Because I didn't watch that last night.
We then get Liv Morgan versus Asuka. Asuka won. It was like a decent match, but like whatever. You know.
Thank you for the follow. Hello, unmute me.
We then got a Becky and Shayna video.
Yes, we do.
We do. They're
Look at the bottom of our screen there.
here. They're all there. Yep. So anyways, Becky and Shayna, the video. Essentially they're not done. Shayna's gonna keep going after Becky until she gets the title. That's what's happening here.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
They're gonna continue fighting each other. Might not be right away. It might be right away. I don't know, because there's about 3 other people that I think should be in line before Shayna to get a shot at Becky. I don't think they should do a Shayna rematch right off the bat. I think they should hold off and wait.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let Becky defend against a couple of the new people that they just brought up, and then go back to Shayna. Because we ultimately know Shayna's going to be the one to take the title off of Becky. I think it's been made very clear. They didn't do it last night, but they are going to do it.
Probably.
So, it's just a matter of time. I give it till SummerSlam. And that'll probably be where they have the big blow up between the two of them and where Shayna beats Becky.
She's got to defend against Nia Jax. Well, I figure she'll defend against Nia Jax. I just think that Shayna's going to be ultimately the one that takes the title. And then maybe Nia Jax beats Shayna.
Maybe. That'd be cool. I'd be fine with that. I mean, whatever.
Shayna and Becky go at it, and then Shayna takes it off of her, and then Nia Jax takes it off of Shayna.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'd be cool with it. So, we then get Street Profits versus
I am older than dirt.
And I am
younger than dirt.
Well, I mean, sure. I'm younger than dirt. We'll go with that. So, Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Angel Garza in a rematch from...
Nia should not go anywhere near the title. I think it depends on how they build it.
This is a Raw Tag Team Championship rematch. Why we did this, I don't know. I mean, I understand why we did this, but why? Why?
They should be done with that world-class comeback. She lost clean. Yes, but she did beat her up. Pretty close.
Sure.
No.
So, yeah, Bianca ends up coming out in the middle of this match, or well, after this match is over because it went to DQ. And she says, I go here now. Bianca Belair, the EST of NXT, is now the EST of WWE. And then she challenges Zelina Vega to a match. We then get Bianca versus Zelina. This ends in a DQ after Austin Theory tries to get involved. Montez then gets on the mic and he's like, why don't we make this a 6-person tag match? Because, you know, he has the power to do that and he's smart.
Because that's what we need.
And then we get Street Profits and Bianca versus Austin Theory, Garza, and Zelina.
So we technically
This took way too much time.
We had 3 matches right here with 6 people.
This was dumb.
Yeah.
I don't get this.
No.
What we should have just done is done Bianca and Zelina. We should have let them have a good match and then just been done with it.
Well, the question is, why do they even have this match anyway?
Because it just doesn't make any sense to me. I understand with everything that we did last night and the fact that this was their way to bring Bianca to the main roster. They could have just had her in a freaking match with Zelina Vega tonight on Raw, and that could have been it. That could have been it. We did not need all the other crap involved with this. It literally took 35, 45 minutes to do this entire thing. This took up a solid hour of the show. Just these 3 matches. Because it was a stupid long segment.
Bianca's probably the only good part about this show. Yeah,
yup,
probably.
Probably. This is just stupid the way they did this, and I don't get it. I don't get it. So the Street Profits and Bianca end up winning the 6-person tag match. Can we say we're shocked by that? No. No, we are not. We then get an Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley recap. Bobby Lashley, in an interview from after his match at Mania, he says, I need new management or a new wife. Lana walks up. Walks up? What? Walks up? It sounded like he said wakes up. I don't know why. Walks up.
Lana wakes up.
Lana walked up to them, and she was like, oh, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And Bobby Lashley was like, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he walked off. And Lana was like, what did you do,
Playing Mini-Mac.
Charlie? What did you do to my husband?
I don't know. The question is...
Okay, I knew this was coming. I guarantee you, Rusev and Lana will be back together by SummerSlam.
Probably.
By SummerSlam. I'm giving it a solid 3 months.
Probably.
Maybe a little less time than that.
Yeah, I would agree.
But they will be back together by SummerSlam.
Yeah, that wouldn't shock me.
Because this is how they operate.
Yeah, and I don't understand it. I mean, if you're trying to build something.
I don't either. I like the whole idea of getting Bobby Lashley away from Lana because right now the downfall of Bobby Lashley's career is the fact that he has been paired with Lana. It just does not work. It doesn't work for him. It's not a good character for him. He needs to go back to just being Bobby Lashley on his own.
I don't see why all the hate on Lana. She's great, in my opinion.
She's annoying.
Yes.
She's annoying. She's not good in the ring. She really isn't that great on the mic either.
No.
Her voice is annoying. She's just an annoying person.
Yeah. I guess she does her job.
I guess, but she's an annoying person. Like, it's really hard to listen to her speak. Because she rambles on.
Great in what?
She
Being annoying.
She
Come on,
rambles on.
If we have a SummerSlam this year.
Like nobody's business.
Yes,
and it's just
to
annoying. So, yeah, that was that. Like, neat. So, they're probably going to break up, and then she's probably going to go back to Rusev, and we're all going to be like, well, awesome. We then got Aleister Black versus Apollo Crews in a match that took 45 years long. I don't know why this match was so long.
It's just like an hour match.
It was so long.
45 minutes?
It was so long.
Did anybody time it?
It was so very long. Like, it did not need to be this long. But Aleister Black won regardless. Okay, whatever. And Apollo Crews is apparently on Raw now. He apparently was on SmackDown. Didn't know that. And now he's on Raw.
Yeah.
Because a draft or something. I don't know.
It was a great match.
So we then get...
As far as the match goes, I mean, it was okay.
It was just
it was
forever.
long.
It took
and
forever.
There's like no story build to it. 20 minutes with 3 ads. It drags so much.
See, that's what I was sitting there. They went to one ad, and I was like...
Lana can learn something from Mandy. Okay. It was definitely the John O.
We go back to the match, and then we go to a second ad, and I'm like, no, they're seriously not going to a second ad.
So probably about
we go back
minutes
to the match.
total.
And then we get a third ad, and I'm like, oh, why don't we get a third ad? That shouldn't have been that long.
34 to 37 minutes total.
It was so long, man. So Aleister Black won. We then get the new latest and greatest tag team, apparently, in the Raw Tag Team division. Cedric Alexander and Ricochet versus Oney, Lorcan, and Danny Burch. Cedric and Ricochet won. Apparently, they're the new latest and greatest tag team. Ricochet couldn't hang as a singles guy. Cedric couldn't hang as a singles guy. So they were like, you know what? You know what? Boom! Throw them in a tag team. They will automatically be so much better.
Yeah, they were.
This was dumb.
100% better.
I don't get this. So, yeah, they're apparently a tag team now in the tag team division. Okay.
Ricochet and Cedric could be a solid tag team.
Keywords
I think they
could be.
I just wish they would,
Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I know they teamed once, like, last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that. But, like, that is not reason enough to put them in a tag team together. Because they were thrown together on a win.
Well, it's fine if they throw them together. It's just, like, don't talk about them being the next greatest or latest.
It doesn't make sense.
They've wrestled together once.
So...
How you doing, Zerby stuff?
After this, we got Kevin Owens and Seth video, and they show like a KO interview from earlier today.
I thought Raw was terrible.
It was like, okay, whatever. And then we have Seth Rollins versus an NXT Jobber. Seth won. Are we shocked by that? No.
Do you think it was too soon for Nia Jax to come back?
I'll explain.
Came back around SummerSlam.
I'll explain my thoughts on the Nia Jax stuff right now, because we're on that next. We have Deonna Purrazzo versus Nia Jax. So, before this match, we're getting ready to go to commercial break. Before this match is, supposed to go on or whatever. And they go, oh yes! And up next, we have the much highly anticipated return of Nia Jax. And I'm going, what?
Yeah, I'm shocked they had Seth wrestle.
Why did you just tell us that? Why didn't you, tell us that, Deonna Purrazzo was going to wrestle next? You have an NXT talent, and then, have her, show up. And have Nia Jax just show up. Or, don't tell us anything at all and just go to commercial break. That could have been great. And then we all could have been like, oh, it's Nia Jax.
Or they could have had Deonna Purrazzo fighting somebody, and then Nia Jax shows up and beats them both up.
You just totally ruined the element of surprise. surprise.
And said, I'm back.
I wasn't expecting Nia Jax to be back now. I didn't know when she was going to show up.
Well, they needed to wait.
But
if
this
they were
was
gonna have
like,
her come back, they should have
this
had her come
was
back
so
yesterday.
underwhelming.
They could have had her come back yesterday. And after the
Or
after
they could have had her come back. That was on Saturday.
Or Saturday.
They could have had her come back on Saturday and had her come out after.
She's standing up at the top. Has cured my sleep problems.
Like, it just. The things they do in this company make no sense.
Aleister actually had a match on Raw, surprisingly, instead of an easy
get
one.
it. I don't
Yes.
get it. I really don't. We go from having 2 epic shows this weekend to a total flop the next day. It just. The inconsistency is just mind-boggling.
I don't think it adds any value to the division whatsoever.
I like Nia. I don't have a problem with Nia. I don't know why everybody dislikes Nia so much. I get it. She's botched some things. But, like, it's not that bad, okay? Some really great things
I just watched your reviews.
have come out of, like, Nia, you know? Like, the thing, she hit Becky in the nose. That was one of the greatest things that could have ever happened for Becky Lynch's career.
I want Nia to punch me in the face.
That is one of the single greatest things that could have ever happened to Becky Lynch, was getting her nose broken
If she hit you,
by
Scott,
Nia Jax.
greatness would be in your future.
Because that is such an iconic moment that nobody is ever going to forget. It is going to forever be a great moment from Becky Lynch's career. The one who made that all possible was Nia Jax.
Yeah.
And so, honestly, I just don't get why people dislike her so much. I just don't. Who did Nia face tonight? Deonna Purrazzo from NXT. She hurt Becky, if you've forgotten. I know, dude!
She pushed Becky into the spotlight, too.
Yes! That's what I'm saying, though. Like, seriously. I just don't get it. I don't understand why they don't like her. Doesn't erase the fact that she's an unsafe worker. She's so much bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I think people dislike Charlotte more than they do
I think
Nia
the issue
Jax.
here's the thing. Again, I think one of the issues Nia Jax has is she's a lot bigger than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So when she hits someone, it's like when Andre the Giant would work with people. There's a lot of people said they didn't like working with him because they said, like, when he did his chops, it hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I think Nia Jax is kind of in that same boat. She's just so much bigger than everybody else, and it makes it tough to kind of cut back and try and make it look real, which is what they want, without her, like, maybe, hurting somebody. Nia versus Tamina could be cool, but she might injure people bigger than her by picking them up. I mean, that's just it. I don't know. It's one of those things where if they're going to keep her around, then you have to use her. I wouldn't dislike Charlotte that much if she was over pushed to the moon. So if she wasn't over pushed to the moon, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't have a problem with Nia. I really don't.
No.
Like, honestly. I don't. Because, like I said, she's done some great things, like punching Becky in the nose. And see, even that it was way too perfect to not be an accident. I think there was something going on where Becky was like, punch me in the nose. Do it. Punch me in the nose, Nia. She, like, was coming up on her and was like, punch me in the nose.
Yeah, because I always want my face broke.
But, like, it was way too perfect to be an accident.
Well, it just happened.
It was perfect. Which is why I have a slight hunch that, like, I feel like something tricky was going on there.
Yeah, break my face, please.
I'm not joking, though.
I know.
Because it was
saying.
too perfect.
If somebody asked you to break your face, are you going to do it?
It was too perfect.
Okay.
Like, the whole thing with Becky walking out in the crowd and being like, yes,
And you can
bask in my glory. It was way too freaking perfect to not be like, yes, punch me in the nose. Do it.
Well, the thing is...
And then it later set up the whole thing where she couldn't face Ronda Because at
Hey, but
WrestleMania,
Apollo Crews improved good, and that match is sick, and Nia Jax is back, and Cedric's attacked. Who's the theme going to be? Dubstep with I don't like it. Tonight, I thought was terrible. Nia should fight someone like Shayna. I can see a Lesnar and Braun stiff punch situation going on if Nia gets too crazy. Yeah, I mean, I could see it happening.
so Nia's back.
Thing is, like I said, Nia is bigger than most of the women's wrestlers, and her punches and things are probably going to hurt no matter what.
Probably, yeah. So, Nia's back. We then get a Boneyard match recap. Cool. We then get Humberto Carrillo versus Brendan Vink. Humberto won. Okay. The purpose of this match was what? Don't get it?
To get Humberto out there.
Then we get Charlotte and Rhea recap, and then another Drew Brock recap. And then we go to after Mania went off the air.
I thought was going to win. I thought they were going to have him win.
Then we have Drew after we went off the air at Mania. He's, talking about how he won the title, and he's so, And then Big Show comes out.
Talk about how it was just a dream.
And I'm like, what are we doing? And so he says, you beat Brock Lesnar.
Big Show. It's too many to count.
He's like, you beat Brock Lesnar. Woot woot, go you. He then says, I know you think you're a big man, but you're not a giant. And then, Big Show's like, I have a ref here. Why don't we fight?
Good question, James.
And then
he can barely get around the ring.
Drew is like, no, I'm not going to do that. No amount of anything you say is going to make me want to fight you. So, yeah.
Did you care about the Charlotte Flair interview? No.
Drew was like, I just beat Brock Lesnar. I'm not fighting you. No amount of anything you say is going to make me want to fight you. Show's been like, oh, so everything you said thus far has been a load of crap. Right? And Drew is like, there's nothing you can say to make me want to fight you. Do you understand? Show slaps him in the face. And then Drew is like... So then they fight each other in a match.
They could have had somebody else do it.
Then they fight in a match. Drew versus Big Show for the WWE Championship. I legit was losing my mind. I thought they were putting the title on Big Show. I was like, no, they are not doing this. They would not do something this stupid. They would not. And then I was like, yes, they would. They would do something this stupid, but they better not.
Yeah.
When he hit the choke slam, and then it was like 1-2.9, I about lost my head.
Yeah, I thought it was
I thought it was a 3 count, and I nearly hopped up out of my chair and went...
I definitely thought that the Big Show was going to win.
I don't care if it's to promote his new Netflix show. This was stupid.
They made this smash so it has a heart attack.
Honestly, though, I think that's what it was.
Probably.
But this was just... Oh, my gosh. So Drew McIntyre ends up retaining, which is, good. But I was like, that was dumb. Because I did nearly just have a heart attack. And it is not good.
No. I didn't think Show would win. I liked the match. I don't...
Technically, the Big Show main evented Mania, if you think about it.
They should...
Technically, yes, they did.
To make... I think this would have made Raw a lot better. If, at Mania... If they wanted to bring the Big Show out and have it done that way, have him come out at the end of Mania and challenge Drew and say, I'll meet you tomorrow on Raw. Rather than doing it the way they did it.
I don't know. They should have just not done it at all. Just saying. So, yeah, that was Raw.
Technically, the Big Show main evented Mania, if you think about it.
Technically, he did.
He did.
I thought it was better than
his match. And McIntyre was the champion.
TBH.
Not only was McIntyre the challenger in one match, but he was the champion in another.
I don't know if Big Show is really coming back or not.
This match with Braun, to be honest. It definitely was. I don't know if Big Show is really coming back or not.
It doesn't take much.
So.
It doesn't take much to have a better.
Big Show cannot. I mean, just watch him trying to get around the ring. I just don't know. Don't see it.
It did
how
not.
How long will Charlotte's title reign last? Depends on who. If they want to put it on Io, I will say it won't last very long.
It's up then now. He shouldn't have had a match tonight.
I
don't think he's going anywhere.
I don't know.
Becky and Seth, I don't think are going anywhere.
You coughing, James? Have you been out amongst people?
I don't think Seth and Becky are going anywhere. So.
I think it was a rub. Yeah, it could have been.
I don't know.
Coughing, sneezing, headache, fever.
But I hope they don't bury Seth. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to do with him. If AOP is out and all he has is Buddy Murphy, then that's, like, I don't know. They need to find some other dudes to work with him.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know.
Nope, no coughing, no headache, no fever. Just don't feel good.
So I don't know. Just don't know. So yeah.
A belly hurt. Yeah, I could have a belly ache. It might just be gas.
So, that was Raw.
That was Raw.
It was epic.
I got chills, that's it. Just kind of watch it, James. If you go to the emergency room, all they're going to tell you is go home. With chills.
So,
Until you get a fever and a headache, and just monitor your fever. Make sure you don't get a fever. If you start coughing, then I'd say get to the hospital.
Temperature. Fool.
Have you been around people? People are
saying
tell Bianca Belair should have stayed at NXT. No, I think her moving to Raw I think is going to help out the women's division.
I think so too.
I skipped the boring parts. I think this Raw had some cool matches. I think the issue with tonight is there's no storylines built. Like the Street Profits match, why? We just watched them fight Theory and Garza last night, and then the Bianca Belair and Zelina thing, and then the 6-man thing. Why?
Yeah.
Aleister Black versus Apollo is good. Yeah, I guess. I mean, as far as the match goes, it was probably good. But I think that if they're going to start building for the next pay-per-view, whenever that's going to be, then you need to do some different things.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when you don't know when you're going to get back in to film and things like that. Hey, thanks for the follow or new sub there.
So yeah, that was Raw. It was totally epic. Not
Might just be a little under the weather, James.
I don't know, man.
They don't even need to do Money in the Bank.
It's just.
I don't think they're going to.
Mania was
awesome.
so good.
Yes, definitely.
2 nights of Mania were epic. Raw was just not it.
I didn't think Raw was very good tonight.
No. Drew next feud. I don't know.
Drew's next feud.
I don't know. They'll probably try and pull like a Seth. Probably a Seth. I think Kevin Owens, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
I would like Kevin Owens.
I would say probably Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens would be cool. I mean, I don't even know who else there is that could go after Drew, like, off the top of my head.
Yeah. I think most Raws after Mania are a bit underwhelming. I think they are too, but I thought this was, like, really underwhelming.
Seth versus Drew, Edge versus
How
Drew.
you doing, Zach?
How about Heath Slater? Yeah, man, Heath Slater's the only member of 3-Man Band who has not won a WWE championship.
No.
Jinder Mahal won a championship. Drew McIntyre now has a championship. Man.
How you doing, Debbie?
You just have Heath Slater now, and he's got kids, so you know. He's got kids, so he's got to win a WWE championship at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, come on, man. So, you know. I say Orton versus Edge. I don't want Seth in a title match.
How young is your daughter?
Break. I don't know. I don't like the idea of Orton or Edge. I really don't. Drew McIntyre is the second
Jinder
beat
Mahal
Flair.
versus Drew McIntyre? If they bring Jinder Mahal back and build him up, I'd be cool with that.
Mark Henry's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Mark Henry's good.
I like Mark Henry. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's funny. And John Cena. John Cena's pretty good.
Yeah.
Except I don't know when we're gonna see John Cena next time.
He's now disappeared.
He's in the He's in the
I
what's it called?
major anime. I hope this is helpful for my middle and midterm. Daniel Bryan. Yeah, Daniel Bryan's good too.
I like Daniel Bryan. So. Yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
WrestleMania was.
Now we can see if Nia Jax lost weight. Yeah. Mr. Gleen is the GOAT. Yeah, thanks, Elijah.
I'm just naming people
from
whatever.
They're still around.
Cena and Styles are in an afterlife at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder how they're gonna play out this whole AJ Styles thing because AJ Styles was buried alive. So I'm curious to see what they do.
Cena just disappeared.
And yeah, Cena did just.
What happened on NXT?
Oh yeah, guys, we won't be here on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, we will not be here Wednesday.
We won't be here on Wednesday because I have an infusion.
So our next show will be Friday.
Yeah, I have an infusion on Wednesday, so
So we'll be out of town.
Yes. So.
We'll see if we get pulled over by the police. For being out.
Yo, whatever. So.
Hey, thanks for the donation.
So yeah.
Did you hear that Undertaker had his last match at WrestleMania?
Well,
I don't think it's gonna be his last match. I think he'll come back next year at WrestleMania. I think next year will be his final go round.
I don't know, man. I think he could totally end on this one.
Otis and Mandy are good right now.
Is AJ Styles still buried?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna kind of assume.
They're trying to find him.
I'm gonna kind of assume that.
I'll tell you guys what happened on Wednesday. Be safe.
I'm gonna kind of assume.
I mean Friday. Good. You're gonna tell us Friday. Awesome.
I'm gonna assume that.
Nope. We actually watched WWE.
What is it called? Oh my gosh. Gallows and Anderson. I'm gonna assume Gallows and Anderson attempted to dig out AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man. So, guys, I think that's it.
Yep. All right. We're going to take off. We will be back on Friday, as we said. Monday, Wednesday, we were out of town. And so, we'll be back on Friday.
Yes.
And so, we will see you guys later.
Yes. So.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out, guys. If you can.